Hi guys, it is Friday. I haven't updated in forever. I've been struggling to finish a book. I started Vampire Stalker. Kept going with Gathering of Shadows. I tried again with Night House. I'm and then I picked up Throne of Fire, because Rick Riordan has always been my go-to for, if I'm in a slump, read a Rick Riordan book, you'll feel better. It's kind of like a Snickers bar. You're not you when you're hungry. You're not you when you haven't read a Rick Riordan book in a bit. So, that's how you get out of slumps. Read a Rick Riordan book. It makes you feel better, at least. These things are pretty big. This one's 460, or how big is this? 400 and something? It's 440 something pages. And it makes you feel better after, because it feels like you've read a giant book, which you kind of have, but this thing goes by like that. It makes you feel better after reading it. I love Rick Riordan. We all know this. I'm a Rick Riordan stan. Speaking of which, NotNaturalAthon still happening next month. Let's go. So I'm thinking about what I need to read for next month. I think I need to put Vampire Stalker. I might read Vampire Stalker again. I love that book. Obviously, Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, both need to be read next month. But I'm doing Jacqueline's Bookopoly with Weeby Booking this month. I'm not using my Bookopoly board. This time I created kind of a new one from a template they put up, so I have a new board for it instead of using my Bookopoly board. Yeah. So I'm not going to know exactly what I'm going to be reading, because obviously, like, roles and everything. Fun times. Fun times. What else? What else is going on? I met DJ Claus Wednesday. He played Garth in Supernatural. At the end of this vlog, I have a super big surprise. Might be doing a live stream. Who knows? We'll announce it. We might not. I might just put it up on Twitter and be like, there you go. There's your surprise. Have a lot of fun. I'll also put it in this video too. It's really cool. I think it's really cool. I've had it for like a week or two now, and it's just been sitting there, and I'm like, I am ready to show people what I did. I did. Also, I got, this is gonna be a sneak peek into a future video. I saw Kayla from Books and Lala do this. There's a TBR paid service thing, where they will give you book recommendations based off of books that you like, what you don't like, what you're looking for, your favorite genres. So I did it, and I got mine today. Look at that. This is hi Caitlin, and then it tells me these are my first recommendations. She gave me a couple of romance. One's a fantasy romance. One is first book in a quartet of romance novels. And then what is this one? Oh, the next one's a mystery novel, which looks really cool. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the brightness so you can see this really cool cover. Look at that cover. Look at it. It's so cool. I like that cover a lot. I really like this cover too. The top one, not the bottom one. The bottom one makes me think of The Notebook. I've never seen The Notebook, but I've seen the cover, and that looks like The Notebook. Just saying. Just saying. But I mean, like, 2 people kissing in the rain. That's been done so many times. Is I'm going to finish this and move on. I don't know. Should I finish this series? I might finish this series. This whole series is on my TBR. So, this is for Wendigo. Wendigo. Burn it with fire. Throw it in fire. 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 There's some fire. Some bugs. Ugh. Ugh. Scarabs. Anyways. This is my... I adore the Kane Chronicles series. So. Which we'll be rereading in a few months. We'll be reading the Percy Jackson series first. And then we're moving on to Heroes of Olympus. And then we're going to read the 2 series that aren't Percy Jackson series. So that's going to be Kane Chronicles and Magnus Chase in the Gods of Asgard. And then we're going to finish off with hello? Yeah. Telemarketer. Anyways, it was Wisconsin. What? Anyways, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. Now I lost my train of thought because I got a phone call. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do any readathons. I might do the Make Your Myth Take readathon. Might. I think that one sounds really cool. Anyways, that's it. I will catch up with you when I'm finished with this bad boy. And then we'll choose what my next book is going to be. This is my 10th book for the month. I am so proud of myself. Somebody's finished, already done all the books that she's going to do for the readathon, and she's done 11. I kind of want to match her. I doubt I'll beat her, but I want to match her. She's done great. Y'all, thank you so much. I think what will speak a lot about how thankful I am is the surprise I've got for you guys. So I have a video coming up tomorrow that's gonna be really, really funny. I couldn't stop laughing. It's a true story video, like a bookish true story video. It's really funny. Be prepared. And you're gonna be like, Caitlin, what? Wait, what? Excuse me? You did that? Yeah, I did that. You'll have to wait and see. Well, by the time this comes up, you'll already know what happened, what the video is. But yeah, anyways. Tomorrow's the end of NotNaturalAthon, and I am freaking out. And then it starts the Rye Order Long. So, you know, we're going from one thing to another really quickly. I just finished a book. I put down Throne of Fire for a quick second. And I was just really in the mood to read Vampire Knitting Club, which is my prompt for Jin. So now I've hunted a Jin. So that brings up, what have I hunted so far? I've hunted quite a bit. Maybe it's time to retire. I'm just kidding. You don't retire when you're a hunter. So I have hunted Nope. Lucifer. I've done both group books. A Banshee. Changeling. A Jinn. No. Yeah, no. I've killed a hellhound. I was thinking something else. A Reaper. A Shapeshifter. I'm almost done with Wendigo. And a Zombie. So. Woo! I am super happy and proud of what I don't know. We did so good, and I can't wait to show you what the surprise is. And I've been very tempted to just post it on Twitter today. I even tweeted about it. I was like, do y'all want your surprise now? Do you want it? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to show you guys what I did. So, you're gonna like it. Hopefully you're gonna like it, because you'll see. I'm excited. So, thank you guys. I'm not ending this. I'm not ending this till tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. Cheers. That's that Mountain Dew. Anyways, what am I going to read next? Well, let's get our handy dandy wheel. Turn down the brightness. Click it. And let's switch hands. Ninth house. Okay, I'm gonna pick up ninth house again, I guess. Alright. I have a video going out today. It's really funny, so I think you should watch it, by the way. It's story time. It's really funny. It's going out in 2 hours when I'm filming this. Oh, do you like my background? It's Adam Fergus. It's hilarious. Sorry. Yes. I will come back when I have an update. Hi guys. So I want to address something really quickly. I'm going to get to the end of, wrapping up this readathon vlog and the readathon itself here in just a second. But I do want to address what's going on. I don't normally talk about really anything outside of just like books and everything, but this is too important not to talk about what's happened in Minnesota. I hope that everyone is okay, and all of the protesters, if you're protesting, keep doing what you're doing. Protest for what you believe in, and I'm behind you 110%. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let the police try and stop you for letting your voices be heard, especially those people of color. Don't let them run over you. There are so many people behind you and supporting you, and we love you, and it's a terrible thing it's just imploded, and this isn't my right to speak about, because I'm not a person of color. I am white. I will never have to talk to my kids, if I have kids, about worrying about police. I will never have to worry about police, and I hope that one day, that my sincere hope is that one day no one's going to have to worry about being stopped by a policeman, or seeing a policeman, seeing a police car, that if a policeman stops you or anything, it's not going to turn violent. It's not going to be a threat on your life. I sincerely hope that one day that's going to happen, and it's going to take a lot of change. And I'm here to help as much as I can to change the world, because it needs to be changed. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to want to have your voices heard. And I'm addressing this just because I want to address my support with you. If I was, no one's protesting really close, and I'm not really able to go long distance right now to protest, and if there is one near me, I hope that I am able to go and be with you and protest with you. It's just wrong days, wrong time for the closest one, which is still a few hours away. It's not even that close to me. But my sincere hope and everything is that I'm scared of what the consequences of what's going to come back on you, on innocent people from all of this, because you deserve to be angry. You deserve to be protesting right now. And I'm scared of what if you lose. What's the consequences of if you lose. But I think the world is finally listening to what's happening in the police brutality, and it took setting the world on fire for them to finally listen. But, you know, you do what you have to do sometimes. So that's what I've got to say. I've been actively on Twitter about this as much. I am not on Twitter all that much, but I've been trying to show my support as much as possible on Twitter, reblogging information and support like booktubers and book streamers, people of color. Sorry, I should mention specifically it's books, people of color. And I've never been one to discriminate a book because of somebody that book was written by somebody of color, a certain color, or sexuality, or I don't know, insert here. But you have to make a conscious decision to make these sometimes, because it feels like people of color books aren't promoted is that the best word, as much. And I hate that word. That's the world we're living in, that they're not promoted as much as somebody like me. You look at the top bestsellers right now, and it's mainly white. And I know there's great novels out there. I mean, I'm not saying like the bestsellers right now are not bad books, but there are a lot of people of color that write amazing books that aren't getting on those lists, aren't getting the notoriety that they deserve. And it's mainly because they're someone of color. So that I would like that to change. I really wish that this world would change into something that race wasn't a thing, or race wasn't something we have to acknowledge. That we're all people and we all deserve basic human rights, and we deserve what we're constitutionally obliged to have. And yeah, so that's my 2 cents. I will leave in the description of this video some of my favorites book streamers, book bloggers, booktuber. It's probably going to be mainly booktubers because I'm not on Instagram and blogging all that much, but I will leave a bunch of just people I like. Okay, so I have found a really good quote from Toni Morrison. She says, I tell my students, when you get these jobs that you've trained so brilliantly for, just remember that your real job is that if you are free, you need to free somebody else. If you have some power, then your job is to empower someone else. That this is not just a grab bag candy game. And that's what I plan on doing. I am a white person who has white privilege, and I'm not going to deny that. So my job as a white person is to empower and help and stand and support people of color, and use my white privilege in support with people of color, so that one day white privilege isn't a thing. Privilege is just being human. So, and being alive. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's move on to something not hard-hitting. Not as, just, whew. Okay. So, let's look at the statistics. So, this is the NotNaturalAthon statistics. This is the Google form that I had created for this readathon. And so the first question was, what creature did you hunt? So basically, what prompt did you read? Excuse me. And the most read prompt, so the most hunted creature is changelings. So we took down so many changelings. We took down 6. Good job. Which was read a book with strong family themes, and I know I read that one. I'll go through the ones I did read. And that one, I read the Red Pyramid, which is part of is the first book in the Kane Chronicles series, and it is about a brother and sister that are main characters of the story. So, strong family bond. Next was, I'll just go down the list from there, because there's a lot. Okay, so Hunters, which was a buddy read, we had 3 people complete their buddy reads. And then Angels, we only had 1, which was to read a book with fallen angels. And then Lucifer, I read Starsight. It's literally sitting right there. 4 people finished their Lucifer prompts. So we all just kind of bought Lucifer. Next was Banshee, which had 3 people read it. I don't remember what Banshee was. That gold on? No, that wasn't gold on the cover. What was gold? Or was it? I'ma look it up because I don't remember exactly what it was. There it is. There's my Banshee was golden cover, but with gold on the cover. So yes, I read The Hunger Games for that. Let's go back. Okay. Then it was Changelings, which had the most, and then Demons. 2 people read a book with demonic themes. I did not read that. Shin was 4 people read their free choice. So, easy prompt. Fairies, which was a book with magical themes, or magic in it. 3 people read that. Next was Hellhounds, which was to read a book with a blade on the cover. I read, it's sitting right here. Sword of Summer by Rick Riordan, which is the first book in the Magnus Chase series. 3 people read Hellhounds. 1 person read the Leviathan prompt, so only 1 Leviathan was killed. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because there was a lot of Leviathans in season 7. I was not that 1 person. I didn't read my smut book. Next was Reapers. 4 people read books for Reapers. I read 1, and that was Murder Trending. Shapeshifters was next, and that was 3. I don't remember what Shapeshifters was. I don't remember. What is Shapeshifters? Oh, Rip Out the Heart. Read a book with a heart and cover. I read Fangirl, so I took down a Shapeshifter as well. Then it was vampires, so 3 people hunted vampires. I did not. Next was... actually, I took down a vampire. 4 people. I didn't put that on there. Wow. Vampire Knitting Club. That was my vampire prompt. Or it was my Gen prompt. I'm going to count it as my vampire. So Wendigo was next, and 2 people hunted Wendigos. I was one of them, or no, I didn't finish that. Dang it. Werewolves, 2 people finished their book for werewolves, which was a book with silver on the cover. Did not finish that one either. I had next was zombie, and only 1 person. I was the only person to read a book with an assassin in it. I read Fates and Traitors, which is a book about John Wilkes Booth, who murdered Abraham Lincoln. Alright, so we get to our group books. Narratively, I might have messed up slightly. So 1 person read the group book for the Winchesters, and that was me. I read Family Don't End with Blood, but 2 people read the group book for Chuck. I also read the group book for Chuck. And then I gave my my group book to my friend Madison, who then also read it. So, I instigated both. Hey, this sets up a good narrative for if we're going to do it again. Are we? I don't know. Maybe. Give it a few months. We'll think about it. It's a possibility, but no promises at this moment. Maybe we'll do this again when the finale's happening. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. That's a few months from now. But it sets up for a good narrative for the second readathon if we're doing it. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's the breakdown mainly of what's all of that. So, I am going to actually, I'm doing this weirdly. I'm on my, it's only on my phone, and I can't really access it from my computer. So, I am going to, there it is. I think this is, yeah, this is, I have 2. I have a video from Richard Spake Jr. for you. So, I'm just going to let him take it away. Because, yeah. Take it away, my dude.
Is for this message. It is for the NotNaturalAthon participants. That's right, I'm talking to you. NotNaturalAthon participants. Say that 10 times fast. Caitlin booked this because she's proud of you. She didn't think much of you when this whole thing started, but you surprised her. She thought, wow, what a sorry lot. It's not going anywhere fast. And then here you are.
Sorry.
Gathered together to make the whole NotNaturalAthon event a hoot and a success. So, I'm congratulating you. well done. Nobody saw it coming. Surprised everybody, especially Caitlin. She's been co-hosting a readathon, and this is what I'm reading because she put on the Cameo what this thing is, where you give people prompts and people read books based on said prompts. I literally couldn't understand that less. That doesn't make a damn bit of sense. But you know what?
Sorry.
Nobody gives a crap if Richard Spade Jr. understands it, because Richard Spade Jr. ain't a NotNaturalAthon participant.
No.
So this is not
Sadly.
a cameo for me to congratulate me. Not about me. I
Sure.
need to just take myself out of this. But then if I take myself out of it completely, I'm not here to do the congratulations part. So anyway, thank you for being a part of the NotNaturalAthon experience. Thank you for understanding what the hell prompts leading to reading a book based on the prompts means. Because if you didn't, we'd all be staring at each other going, why am I on this cameo? You know why I'm on this cameo, because you're a part of the group. So thank you for participating in it. Caitlin thanks you for participating in it. And thank you for, keeping each other sane during this weird time. And also, congratulations. You're part of this whole experience. Obviously, the pandemic, but you're also part of the NotNaturalAthon event. And that is unique and special. And by the way, Sammy, thank you. From Caitlin, you co-host the damn thing. You're doing half the work. Caitlin didn't get all the glory. The pot of gold does not land in Caitlin's lap alone. It's also in your lap. Gold over both of your laps. So, your laps are doused in the congratulatory jewels that they so richly deserve. Take care of yourself. This is Richard Spade saying, keep participating in the NotNaturalAthon. And stay healthy and safe. Bye.
Alright, thanks, Richard. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if you heard me laughing. That video is just hilarious. Yeah, so I did that for you guys, and you voted, and you voted for Gabriel, and that's what you got. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for participating in NotNaturalAthon. I am beyond happy that you participated and made, quarantine not so bad. This last week's been crazy, and I hope you are doing well. Stay safe, stay strong, be smart in what you do. Alright. I love you guys. Please stay